and gentlemen, did you like my surprise? That was from the state of Karnataka. I know some of you are wondering how did that come ahead, but surprise! Well, welcome to the second India Unlimited Gala Dinner 2015. I, Mehak Vigran, will be your host for the evening. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes?
You cannot start it like that without me. Hi, I'm Rajesh. And
I won't bite, come close.
no, I'll be joining Mahak for this beautiful evening with such beautiful people. So now, Mahak, now what we have, now you can start.
Okay. Well, I hope so far all of you have enjoyed Cinema Indian, Namaste Stockholm, and the seminars that we've had so far. So, to begin with the festivities today, I would like to invite the Ambassador of India, Her Excellency, Mrs. Banashri Bose Harrison.
Together with Chief Executive Director of India Unlimited,
Sanjoo Malhotra.
to welcome you.
Kära gästare! Välkomna till galamiddag i India Unlimited! Dear guests, welcome to the second gala dinner of India Unlimited. I'm going to be like in the Hindi movies of the 60s when I was watching them, when the heroine or the hero when they would use an English phrase, they would immediately translate it into Hindi. So I'm going to try speaking in Swedish, but then I'll also translate it into English. Den indiska ambassaden har skapat plattformen India Unlimited för att uppmuntra varaktiga förbindelser mellan Indien och Sverige. My Swedish accent cannot be as good as the English accent that I hear from many of you. But pardon me, I only learned this yesterday. The Indian Embassy co-created the India Unlimited platform because we want to encourage connections between India and Sweden in every field. Vi valde namnet av två skäl. We named it India Unlimited for two reasons. För det första, Indien är verkligen obegränsad i vad det har att erbjuda resten av världen. India has unlimited things to show and share with the world. That is the first reason for choosing the name India Unlimited. För det andra, möjligheterna för förbindelser och utbyte mellan våra två länder är verkligen obegränsade. Also unlimited are the opportunities for connections between India and Sweden. And that is why we have had second Cinema Indian, then we had the Namaste Stockholm, which was a first for us, where we tried to present the 5 C's of India: culture, cuisine, crafts, the choice of destination, and the children and the youth through our program at Kungstra Garden. This morning, we have had the same, not the same, but we had a travel seminar, and we have talked about children. And of course, I was so excited about this evening that I haven't welcomed our very, very special guest of this evening, Madam Menaka Sanjay Gandhi, our Minister for Women and Child Development. For the Swedish guests, perhaps even more important and which will endear her to you is the fact that she has been an animal rights activist all her life and totally devoted to environment. That deserves a second round of applause for her. Today in this gala dinner, we want to focus on two of the C's that you're seeing, the culture and the cuisine. And I, before thanking the others, would particularly like to thank Hotel Sheraton and its team under the general manager Lars, who have brought an absolutely fantastic chef. Lars, may I invite you in? Lars, to whom when I spoke of this idea of having Sheraton as a partner, he said immediately yes, because he said Sheraton has an international profile and we would love to partner with you in presenting that international profile to Stockholm. So thank you very much, Lars. But cuisine is there and the culture. You already saw an example, the wonderful state of Karnataka, one of our leading 3 or 4 states in terms of its economy, but in terms of its culture, it's even more, as you saw, even more impressive. And it also has the most favorite tourism destination of Gareth and mine, Hampi, which I call the India's Pompeii, except that it wasn't destroyed by lava, but it is so beautifully preserved. Please, instead of going to Thailand for the 99th time, go to Hampi.
Thank you, Ambassador. So next India Unlimited will be in Hampi, that's for sure. I would just like to say thank you, Ambassador, for your vision and for your saggishness, for your graceful leadership, which is really shows the way, I think, for all of us who work with you. It's such a big pleasure. We took a small step 2 years ago for a long journey, and thank you so much for making this happen and bringing Sweden and India together.
That's my job. That's my job. So I thank you for helping my job. But let's not keep the rest of the
Okay, sorry, yeah. Right. Well, we have a lot of people to thank, but I would especially like to thank all our sponsors and partners, because without them, we won't be here tonight. So it goes without saying that a true partnership, as it develops and when it becomes functional, is when we are working together, it's progress, and then working together, it's really success, and that's really the direction we want to head to. So the sponsors I would love to thank tonight is Scania, Aditya Birla Group, Saab.
Please stand up if there's any representative from this company.
From
Please
Scania.
stand up so that we can clap.
Yes? Okay. Thank you. From the Aditya Birla Group.
Aditya Birla Group, Dumsho Fabrika. Yeah.
Yes. From Saab.
Saab.
Zanili. L&T Infotech. Bharat Forge. I don't think they're here, but Incredible India.
Department of Tourism, the Government of India Tourist Office, our biggest partner for Namaste Stockholm.
Yeah.
Roma Singh, personally, I thank you for all your help in this program.
SFBO, Elite Hotels, Rusta, Mr. Westerbury, one of our first supporters, Cox and Kings.
Cox and Kings?
Yes. Incenresor, Mr. and Mrs. Sood.
A special word for them because Sami has also given us a lot of advice and content. Even his father he drew in. You know, that's the Indian way. You involve the whole family.
ITC Infotech. Stockholm Visitors Board. And Swedavia.
And the energy, Stockholm Energy Agency?
the Stockholm, the Swedish Energy Agency. They couldn't be here, they're actually in Delhi tonight. Business Sweden. We have Time Hotels, Mr. Cheba, Reshi. Yes, thank you. Others who may be here, may not be. It's King. We had Sunit Malhotra who helped us with the advertisement, which you saw in the Tunnel Bana for Namaste Stockholm. We have Ajay Car and Limousine, who's really helped us so much to take care of our VIPs.
Yeah.
We have Indian Street Food, who's been supplying us fantastic food for all our events. Rana Pratap Photography, who's really been so kind to do all our photographs. And Kriyab, of course. Mr. Emerson.
And Kriyab, incidentally, sometimes it would almost sound to you like taking coals to Newcastle, but they're actually opening children's schools in India, which has so many children's schools, and the quality of Kungskapskolan is such that they've had to open, 3 Kungskapskolan in the last year? Amazing. Amazing. Is that it?
Yes, that's all our partners and sponsors.
No,
there's more.
You forgot. You forgot my embassy team.
Of course.
And the volunteers.
Yes.
All the wonderful volunteers.
Exactly, the wonderful volunteers.
We would not be here without the embassy team and the volunteers who've helped us really night and day. And one person who was there at the birth of India Unlimited, I saw you, Peter Lillehook. You don't have to stand even to stand up. There you are. A special thanks to you.
Yes. And then we have Robin from Swedish India Business Council, Håkan and Robin from Swedish India Business Council, who are our big supporters. Other really important people like ISSR, the international school, because it's their students who've been sitting and designing these beautiful little flowers that they have worked on for 2 days and all these decorations. We have Teresa, who's been the designer, who's helped us with all the decorations. We have Form Magazine, Svensk Form, Doc, KTH, Blekinge, Tekniska Högskolan, Vagabond, Handelshögskolan, Kungsträdgården, and of course, Media Planet. Millis Gordon. The list is endless. And of course, all are very special. The team from the embassy, without whose support this couldn't have happened. And of course, all the volunteers who worked really night and day to make this happen.
Well, I beat you to it, is it? Yeah. Anyway, as those of you who know me by now know I like to have the last word, so now you shut up. I think the last thank has to go, the second last thank. One is to my husband, Gareth. You did it last time, you have to come up. My husband who suffers my presence and my absence. And this is the last thank, is to the fantastic artists whom you're going to see, who have, really come and, some have come just pro bono, even though they're professional. Some have come and, just taken the minimum that they needed to cover their costs. But you are going to see absolutely fantastic performances, starting with Shobhana Narayan, without doubt, the best Kathak dancer in the world, best living Kathak dancer in the world, because she learned from, well, he's still alive, so I suppose she'll be the second best, Birju Maharaj. But you will see her art in a while. And then, of course, Johannes Moller, Avik, and young Deepak, who will be performing for us. They will contribute to make this evening memorable for you and win you over, if you're not already won over, as partners of India Unlimited. And the state of Karnataka and the HHEC, the Handloom and Handicraft Export Corporation, I would particularly like to thank as well, because without the Karnataka state, you would not have had this wonderful beginning. And HHEC is giving the Indian flavor with the excellent handicrafts that you saw earlier on. So give them a hand.
May I have the last word and also say that we have 3 fashion students from the National Institute of Fashion Technology who are here, and you will see a fantastic fashion show from them. And Emirates, of course, Emirates, Mr. Bjorn Ekengren. Fantastic, thank you. Everybody will fly with Emirates to India for their fantastic sponsorship and support for India Unlimited. Right from the beginning, he's been there. Thank you so much.